Yeah. See how he instigates?
Can you speak to me then, Kim?
In the performance of their duty, law enforcement officials take an oath to respect and protect human dignity and maintain and uphold the human rights of all persons. However, in today's video, we will discuss 2 instances when corrupt cops instead became a threat to innocent civilians. Let's get into it. The officer in this case was much less considerate, as he arrested a man just for laughing. A YouTube video posted by the civil rights lawyer shows body cam footage of Corporal J.D. Ellison of Nicholas County Sheriff's Department as he pulls over a man named William for flashing his lights to oncoming traffic.
That was pretty stupid, wasn't it?
What's that?
Flashing your lights at everybody to let them know that law enforcement was sitting there running radar.
Is that what I did? Is that a crime?
Yeah.
It is? I didn't know that.
You got your license registration proof?
Yeah,
Why would you do that? You're flashing your high beams at people to...
In the daytime?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a crime.
It doesn't say daytime or nighttime. It just says that you can't do it, and you did it.
The officer explains to the man that it was wrong of him to flash his lights, whether it was day or night. But this is more of a gray area in the law and has caused a lot of debate. Most states have traffic laws in place to counter the use of bright flashing, especially at night. However, there's a distinction. The law also allows for special case uses of these lights. The use of flashing headlights to alert oncoming traffic of a speed trap has been claimed as a form of expression. Thus far, courts have interpreted the practice as protected free speech under the First Amendment.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a crime. I didn't know that was...
Yeah, you can't high beam people at any time in the daytime or nighttime.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I mean, yeah, nighttime I understand, but daytime I don't know.
William apologizes, and it looks like this could be the end of it, and he might be let go with a warning at worst. However, Corporal Ellison walks back to his car, and when he comes back, things quickly begin to escalate.
All right, sir, there's your stuff back there. And I wrote you 2 citations today. First one being special restrictions on lamps, which you can read that code, and it says no flashing lights shall be on a vehicle. And at that point in time, you had flashing lights on your vehicle. It's unauthorized.
Well, under the Constitution, it's protected in the First Amendment. But I'm going to look into it.
That's in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to see about West Virginia.
Yeah.
Free speech, you know.
Yeah, it's not illegal to do that, to flash and warn, but it's illegal to high beam, and it is legal to have flashing lights on your vehicle, not being an emergency vehicle. Huh?
I said I'll see.
Okay.
There are problems with the officer's explanation, but the situation is under control so far. However, the officer follows it up with an incredible claim.
And I could take you to jail today for your unsigned registration card, but I just wrote you a citation for that. That's actually up to 6 months in jail. You think it's funny, sir?
The officer threatens William with 6 months in jail for an unsigned registration. Thankfully, that particular provision does not even exist in the law anymore, but even when it did, there are no known instances of such a ridiculous penalty over a signature that can be furnished with a pen right on the spot. This is why William laughs it off. But as you'll see, this becomes the biggest problem in this whole interaction.
I'll take the ticket, sir.
I know, but do you think this is funny?
This. I'm allowed to laugh. I can laugh all I want.
Okay, go ahead and step out here for me.
I didn't do anything.
Sir, I'm asking you to step out of the...
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are. Step out of the vehicle.
Are you serious?
Place your hands behind your back for me.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me.
Oh, man, you're serious, brother.
I'm not your brother.
Believe me, you're not.
Yeah, I'll never be your brother. I'll never be your brother.
Exactly. You'll never be my brother. Just be careful.
I don't want to be your brother.
No, just be careful with me.
Don't jerk away from me.
Just be careful.
Don't jerk away from me, sir.
Just be careful.
Don't jerk away from me.
My wallet is in the car.
Okay, I don't want you to jerk away from me right there.
I was going away from the traffic.
No, I was putting you in front of my car.
Okay.
which is away from traffic.
You're arresting me for laughing.
No,
I didn't do anything.
I'm arresting you for unsigned registration.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Okay, so stand right there.
The officer denies it, but it is quite apparent that he has indeed handcuffed the suspect simply for laughing. Corporal Ellison obviously believes he commands greater respect from the suspect, even though William is well within his right to laugh, however and whenever he wants. Officer Ellison says he is arresting him for the unsigned registration, but that seems more like an afterthought. After some deliberation, the officer decides to let William go. But he is not out of the woods yet.
I guess I'll see you in court. All right, ticket still stands there. Special restrictions on lamps, unsigned registration card. I gave you till the 23rd of this month to contact the magistrate. Phone number's on your copy there. Once you contact them, they can tell you how to take care of it.
Okay.
All righty, sir. Be safe.
He was given tickets for 2 charges that day, and unsurprisingly, William decided to contest both. While the court threw out the unsigned registration charge, it did find him guilty of violating special restrictions on lamps. Ironically enough, that wasn't the charge Officer Ellison had originally arrested him for.
You for unsigned registration.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
On a later appeal, all charges were dropped. However, no charges have so far been brought forward against Corporal J.D. Ellison, as the Sheriff's Department is exploring options of qualified immunity for the accused officer. The case of the man who was arrested for laughing also raises questions about the effectiveness of the justice system. Now, in this next video, we will see a woman who believes she was arrested just for singing in the street. On May 20th, 2023, officers of the Loveland Police Department responded to multiple reports of a woman wandering in and out of traffic and speaking incoherently in the area of North Garfield Avenue. Officer Nick Hobbs arrives at the scene.
Nothing, just walking along, singing a song all
Can you just hang out and talk with me, please?
I'm just singing a song all day
Okay, are you
long.
walking in any traffic, though? Ma'am?
I'm just singing a song all day long.
Try
I'm
263, she's walking away.
Is there no freedom?
There is, but
I can't walk along and sing a song.
This is 59-year-old Angelia Hall, and she does not appreciate the officer's questions.
So I'm getting told that you're like out in the roadway.
Oh, okay.
Can you stop with me and just talk with me just for a second?
There's no sidewalks.
I know. I get
where
that.
do a sidewalk go? Where can I be? Where I can
just
see
you don't want to
the
walk in the
full
roadway,
fogging,
right?
don't you see? So where are the sidewalks? Where am I supposed to be? Where is the mark of the deceived?
You just don't want to walk in the traffic
Where?
and get hit by a car.
Well, then where should I be?
Well, where do you live?
There's nowhere for me to be. You don't
Okay.
have no design, no degree.
Well, let's stay out of the roadway, right? You don't want to
out
get
of
hit.
the roadway, okay.
There is, ma'am. What's going on? Where do you live?
As you can see, Hall is quite the poet, but she raises a valid point. Where is she supposed to walk when there are no sidewalks?
Ma'am? Ma'am, do you have an ID?
I'm just walking, singing a song, dude.
I got you, but you're walking in the roadway.
Well, okay, but there's no sidewalk, is
I got
there?
you. But if you're walking on 287,
There's no
you get hit by a car.
sidewalk, is there? I was crossing the
Can
road.
I give you a ride somewhere?
No, thank you.
Are you from Loveland?
Maybe. I'm from all lands. You see, the land, the air, the sea, from Oceania to Oceania. I just divide this disease
Okay.
of the neon green and the greed of the obscene, of the glitter of the hobbs.
That's
of
me.
the gnome, I know.
I got you. Well, I'm here to help you out.
It
What can I do for you?
It doesn't mean they own us, even though they name and label. It's okay. They don't.
What can I do for you, man?
man?
What can I call you?
Doesn't
What's your name?
Angelia.
Angelia?
Angelia.
Angelia? Am I saying that right? Officer Hobbs. My first name's Nick. Yeah. Nicholas, yeah. But I go by either one, right? People call me both, so.
Have a nice day.
Well, can I help you with anything?
No, I'm just...
Where are you going to head to, just so I know you're safe?
Safe?
Yeah, I want you to be safe.
I'm going to be safe in this place, really? Really? I'm going to be safe for the better good of you. Who's in the hood? Safe
I just
from
want you
what?
to, like, physically,
What would
right?
I be safe from?
Just...
Is there somebody after me?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't even know you.
Well, why would I be safe?
You're just, if you're out here, you don't have a jacket, it's going to get cold eventually.
No, I'm
like,
fine.
you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
5 degrees. I'm safe when you're out here. It's snow at times.
So far, the officer just seems to be doing his duty. Seeing that a citizen is probably under the influence and in danger of an accident, he offers to protect her and keep her safe. But Hall does not want any help.
Ma'am.
I don't
Let me help you.
Your way. I'm just walking.
I know you're just walking.
Is there some problem with that?
Well,
I can't walk and sing.
where are you going to?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Why do I have to say where I'm going when I'm just walking in a free country singing a song full volume?
I got you.
Why can't I do that? Is there no freedom today? Have I been sold out to China this way? Our oil reserves sold out to China, have you heard? You better call in the PSYOPs. Spy.
What is that?
And if I can't walk in freedom this day,
can,
just
but
walking along.
You're walking in front of cars, and I don't want that to happen.
We got a problem, dude.
Despite multiple tries to reason with Hall, Officer Hobbs finds no success and decides to call back up. He is joined now by Officer Russell Maranto, and things quickly begin to escalate.
Don't touch me, dude. Don't touch me.
You have an ID on you?
Don't touch.
Okay.
Don't fucking
Then I
touch
will
me.
again. Will you cooperate with me?
Don't fucking touch me.
Do you have an ID on you?
Don't fucking touch me.
Are you going to identify
Don't
yourself?
fucking touch me.
She
I'm
only-
just walking,
you're
singing a
walking-
She
song.
only told me her
Don't
first.
fucking touch me.
Don't fight.
I'm just walking along.
You have been detained.
I have no freedom to walk
Do
in
you have
this
an ID?
land.
Do you have an ID on you?
Fuck you.
Do you have an ID on you?
I'm just walking.
Okay.
What have I done wrong?
Obstructed
Let go of
traffic
me.
multiple times.
No, I'm not. I'm walking
You're
through.
now, but it took us a minute to do.
I'm f***ing walking
Multiple people
through.
come. Are you willing to work with me?
Oh, well, I'm walking through. Get your hands off of
And
me.
at this point, you're being detained.
Get off of me for
Place your
what
hands behind your
reason?
back.
You disease.
At this point, Angelia starts to voice her frustration towards the police officers, but she never gets physical as the officers decide to detain her. Also, note how he tries to take her paper away from her, and she does not want that to happen. It is obviously important to her.
If you're going to destroy him, that's on you. Can you come over here, grab her arm so you can get her back up?
Just trying to get her bag off.
Yeah, let's get her
Can't
bag off.
even
Just gonna have
walk
your bag off.
across the street. Can't even walk and sing along a day. The pieces of Novatacanian shit. Can't even walk in freedom like this is it.
Officer Maranto decides to detain Hall for obstructing traffic. She is quite visibly not in the best mental state.
What are you charging me with?
We're not
What are you charging me with?
Ma'am, I'm
I don't want to
explaining
go
it
to
to
the
you. Look at
hospital.
me.
I have a right.
Look at me.
What are you
I'm
charging
explaining
me
it to
with?
you.
Then I want to be let go. What are
I'm
you
going
charging me
to.
with?
Once you stop yelling at me, I'll explain it to you.
What are you charging me?
You're not being charged with anything. You're getting.
I can be as I want to be,
You're getting-
not according to your
If
authority.
you're not gonna let me talk, then I can't explain it to you. Okay?
I think you know.
Okay.
Under Colorado law, police officers can place people in protective custody when they have probable cause to believe that a person is an imminent danger to themselves or others. So the officers decided to take Hall to the medical center of the Rockies for evaluation. During this time, Hall continues to direct obscenities towards the officers.
No, you didn't tell me.
Well, you were yelling at me when I was trying to explain that to you.
You didn't tell me. Oh, I'm speaking the truth, you little dipshit.
Man, that's not very nice, and
Now,
I'm not
why
gonna
is
talk
it
to you if you're
nice?
gonna treat me like
you
that.
You want nice, you I'm walking across this land. You cross the nest.
Well, you're blocking traffic in the middle of the roadway.
You tell me I'm not
Okay.
nice. I can't have freedom to sing
You're obviously very intoxicated.
Full volume, and you want to say what's not nice.
Her behavior does not improve once she is at the hospital. She spits towards the officers and continues to curse them. But then, Officer Mirando does something that will make the situation much worse.
Margarado, piece of shit.
Hey, let's watch the language.
Angelia, you piece of
Angelia,
shit.
I will not tolerate that language.
Well, I will tell you, I'm not tolerating that I can't walk down the street.
The officer goes ahead and takes the piece of paper Hall has had in her hand this entire time. Throughout this altercation, we have seen how important the paper is to her. So the officer's action doesn't make a lot of sense when the suspect is already very agitated. Hall has kept that paper sacred, and now she becomes even more restless.
Hey, give it back to me, you.
It has to go with your proper
Hey, I can have it.
Angelia.
Why can't I have a piece of paper?
They have policies here. You
Then
can't
take my pants off too. Take my shirt off. Give me my piece of paper. Why can't I have it?
Hey, continue
So
to
I'll
behave
tell
this
you what
way.
brings me in here today.
Do
I
not
was
spit
walking
and do
down
not,
the
yeah,
street.
I will not tolerate
and
that.
Come up.
You can calm down. I will
I'll put iron cuffs on me as you see.
Hall is inconsolable, but as you are about to find out, taking away her piece of paper is far from the worst thing that Officer Mirando did that day.
Give me my paper back. Yeah, see how he instigates? Fucking
Can you speak to me then if you don't like him? Don't spit. Oh, hey, don't
See what he does?
Back off.
See what he does?
Back off.
He hits me.
This is quite an astonishing escalation on the part of the officer and an obvious case of assault. Hall spits in his direction, which is also considered a form of assault. And the officer may even try to rationalize his response by invoking self-defense. However, there are a couple of key considerations here. 1. The woman already has her hands tied and cannot hurt the officer in any way or shape here. Secondly, is this an appropriate response? Officers are allowed to use reasonable force to protect themselves, but here, his response is in no way reasonable. Officer Hobbs is quick to intervene, and Hall is understandably furious.
I want video of that. I want video of that.
Sit down.
I want video of that. That why. I want video of that. I want video of that. He fucking punched me in the face.
Yeah, sit down.
I want video of that. I didn't touch
I will
it.
handle
My
it.
hands are handcuffed. He punched me in the fucking face. Did you see that? I have my handcuffs. I can't even fight back against that rust. I want a fucking name. I want a fucking name. I'm taking him down. I fucking have my hands cuffed. I can't even fight back. He punched me in the face. I can't even fight back. I can't even fight back. I can't even save my life.
It should also be noted that spitting is an occupational hazard for most cops, because unsurprisingly, the suspects oftentimes hate cops. Here, as Hall continues spitting, Officer Hobbs covers her face with a bag, something that the officers could have done in the first place.
And I want to file a report. I want to file a report. I want to file a report. I want to file a report against someone who just punched me. He just punched me. Yeah, I have a report. I want to file a report against the that just punched me in handcuffs when I have no way to defend myself.
Hey, understand that?
Yeah.
We have our supervisor now,
yeah,
okay?
yeah,
He's
you,
gonna come
yeah,
in.
that you wait. I punched me and I have no way out. Is it like that woman on the fucking railroad tracks that got hit by the train that you guys left her on, so she never remains the same? You guys her up too. Is this how it is? He punched me in the face. I can't even defend myself. I'm filing a report against the motherfucker.
Hall cannot be sent to jail since she has not been charged with a crime, and it seems like no one knows what to do with her. The officers finally called a supervisor to the scene, and Hobbs explained the situation to him. Angelia Hall was later transported to the Larimer County Jail and charged with 1 count of third-degree assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Just 3 days later, Russell Maranto was fired from the police department and is now facing assault charges along with whatever lawsuit Angelia Hall brings forward. Nick Hobbs, the officer who first approached Miss Hall, did the right thing by checking on the situation. He had cause to ask questions and maybe even detain the suspect for her own safety. What are your thoughts on this video? How does someone rationalize the acts of the two officers? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this video, then watch this one next.